First tonight, a 5-year-old boy in Livingston Parish died from injuries likely sustained from a beating. Now his relatives, who say they tried several times to remove him from the abusive household, want to change the laws to make sure that nothing like this happens to any other child. News 2's Bess Casterly has more from Leo Esslinger's family and what local authorities are doing.
Sylvia, 5-year-old Leo was from Indiana, but recently moved to Albany in Livingston Parish with his father. Weeks later, he would be dead.
Leo did not have to die. Leo could have been placed in care with people that loved him and cared for him and would have made sure he was safe.
Christy Held says the devastating phone call she received from the Department of Child and Family Services on New Year's Eve did not have to happen. From her home in Indiana, Held found out that her great-nephew, Leo Esslinger, was dead in a New Orleans hospital. His preliminary cause of death was brain bleeds, but Held would later learn that Leo also had injuries to his abdomen and more than 50 welts on his body. Held says she believed that Leo's father, Joseph, was responsible, as she had tried numerous times to get law enforcement and social workers involved to remove Leo from his care in the past. Though at least one of those allegations was taken seriously and made it in front of a judge, Leo and his 2 siblings stayed with their dad. Following this latest incident, Joseph and his girlfriend Diana Lopez were arrested and charged with child abuse. Despite Leo's death, the charges have not been upgraded. We reached out to the Livingston Parish District Attorney but did not hear back. DCFS also did not get back to us with any information about whether Leo's case was being investigated.
We've made a promise to him that we will make these changes. We will get these changes.
What is this?
Held says their responsibility now is to make sure this doesn't happen to any other child, particularly Leo's siblings.
Our focus moving forward, and this is also to give Leo what he deserves, is to make sure that we advocate for the types of changes that need to happen that could have prevented this, because this was preventable.
Currently Held and other members of Leo's family are working to get his body back to Indiana, where they can have a proper funeral. Live in the newsroom, Bess Casterly, WBRZ News 2.